I believe I'm single-handedly bringing back headbands. Hello and welcome back. My name is Anya and today is Tuesday, May 5th, 2026. So for me, it's actually been a while. For you, this is just the next video. Or actually not, because there should be a video in between of a recap of my trip to New York. And so in that video, you'll have already seen my little recap. It was a good trip and I'll be back there next month. So hopefully for the rest of the summer too. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I did not record any video diary yesterday just because I didn't feel like being on camera. I looked the same, but my hair just wasn't done. So I really just didn't feel like being on camera. What did I do yesterday though? I got back on the guitar for the first time in like a week or a week and a half, and then I practiced some songs, that I usually play from other people, and then I practiced my other songs, well, the songs that I'm making, and I kind of knew, but I really need to write down these lyrics so I can pinpoint what chords go with what lyrics. So that's my goal for this week, because I was working on some lyrics before I went to New York, and I just need to write them down into like my whole song list journal thing, or not journal, but iPad, doc, good notes, whatever it is. So that's what I did yesterday. Again, I just didn't feel like being on camera. That's that on that. Now, what did I do today? I truly just plucked around. I didn't do any songs that I normally practice from other people, any cover songs that I might want to do in the future. I didn't do any of that. I just sat down, moved the capo around, and yesterday I also started thinking of a finger plucking pattern, I guess, that I could do for other songs. I'm not the best, but starting to practice that. And so I've already noticed throughout, this year I've gotten way better at chords and chord progressions and harder chords that I thought would give me trouble. And so I've seen my skills progress on the guitar, so I figured let's do finger plucking, which I've done in the past. I've had to practice a lot. So let's do that. Why not? That'll be another element to a song that I can add. So I started that tomorrow. I started that yesterday, continued that into today, and I recorded one little snippet of a few notes that I liked together with some chords, literally just individual notes, and that was about it. But I would say it was still productive. I didn't write anything down really, like I said, just voice noted something. Either tomorrow or later tonight, I'll start putting down the lyrics that I have into that good notes file that I keep all my songs in, and finally we can put some chords to lyrics that I've been working on to really complete at least 3 songs that I need to do that with. I have almost all the lyrics done, the chords done, and maybe a continuation into a bridge or, fine-tuning, and then I can record that. I know in the New York recap video, I did note already that I uploaded my Unofficial single to Soundcloud, but if you didn't watch that video, first of all, after this is over, go check that out. It was a great trip. But then after that, go to SoundCloud and listen, give me a stream or two. That would be fantastic. Share it around. You'll hear it at the end of this video, and you heard it kind of at the beginning, just little snippets, but I'm excited. I wanted to get something out. It's not perfect, it's not super polished, but that's why it's unofficial. So I'm still working on that. So stuff is grinding. I'm trying to keep my motivation up. Some days I just feel like it's not worth it, and then I tell myself it'll be all worth it in the end. And stuff takes hard work and dedication. It doesn't come to you easily. So if you put the work in now, you'll see, success or whatever come to fruition. So that's what I'm hoping for and reaching for, working towards. And I'm happy to have all of you along on the journey with me. And with that, I will see you in the next video. Spotted a rogue Anya practicing her guitar, writing music. What is this? What is this? That's my life. Hello, and welcome back to the diaries. I hope you enjoyed that fabulous introduction, but to calm it down a little bit, here's the official intro. Hello, hi, welcome back. My name is Anya, and this is the diary of an aspiring singer-songwriter. Today is May 12th. It's a Tuesday. Let's get you caught up. Sunday, I went to the Bruno Mars concert. Fantastic, lovely. That has nothing to do with anything. I just wanted to brag about it. Yesterday, I did not pull out my guitar. Instead, I'm just thinking about what I did instead. I looked for distribution companies. I was researching distribution companies for Spotify, for my single that I have on Soundcloud. I want to put on Spotify, and that research took a lot longer than I expected, as a lot of things do in life. And I think I have it down to one just for this release, but then for further releases I might experiment, do some more research, but doesn't seem like there's a really solid good one that everybody can come to a conclusion that works for them. So that's fun. That took a lot longer than expected, but then I wrote down my lyrics that I've been harboring on pieces of paper in my purse for a long time now, and I finally got that in my iPad so I can do what I did today, and which was putting chords to those lyrics finally, and breaking my guitar out and figuring out what goes where. So now I have another song that I can actually record and see myself putting out sometime soon. So that's exciting. I got a few things done this week. I mean, the week's not over, but these are my main 2 days to kind of do stuff, Monday and Tuesday, if you haven't caught on to that yet. Now more experimenting, practicing, writing, all of that, and production stuff. Yeah, I'm still working on the first single, trying to get right now it's mostly just the acoustic. Well, it is just the acoustics, so I'm working on getting that actually fully fleshed out on the production side, and that's kind of the computer stuff that I like to do when I do have to go to work. It's still a low-key kind of stressful. Yeah, I guess that's the most stressful part. So we'll see what else I can get done this week, but other than that, I will see you in the next video. I also forgot to mention that I got not really mine, but my brother's old keyboard out of the garage, so now I can start banging on the keyboard, because I don't know how to play piano, but I know chords and I know music theory, and I've written music for piano, so we'll see how it goes. I can start from somewhere. But now I have it, so maybe it'll be not easier to write because I don't know how to play piano, but just a different way of writing music. Yeah, so I'm excited to see what kind of sounds I can create with that and my guitar now. Yeah, that's another update. Hello, welcome back. My name is Anya, and today is Tuesday, May 19th, 2026. But this journal entry is not about Tuesday. It is about Monday, May 18th, 2026. And that's because I got distracted last night watching the first game of the Western Conference Finals in the NBA between the Spurs and the Thunders. Not Spurs and the Thunder. Yeah, it was a really good game and I got distracted, so that's why I didn't do a little recap last night. But that's all. I didn't forget about you guys. Don't worry. Don't you worry of pretty little things. Anyways. But what did I do yesterday? That's such a good question. Thank you so much for asking. I'm so glad you're into this as much as I am. What I did was a little throwback Monday. Oh. You know how we used to do like Man Crush Monday, Woman Crush Wednesday, Throwback Thursday? I was throwing it back on a Monday. Timeline wise, not like dancing wise. Don't get any ideas. But over the weekend, I was humming in my head a tune. I was like, whoa, I did this tune a while back, like when I was first kind of a few years ago, once I had first graduated from college and had time and wanted to do music, and then obviously that got kind of pushed away where like I was being overly realistic and thought I had to do all these things that would get me somewhere specific in life, which it didn't. Anyways, that's a different story. I digress. So I worked on some songs that I had written a few years ago. Yeah, a few years ago, and the lyrics, they need a little bit of maturing, so I'll work on the lyrics, but the melodies and stuff, that was pretty good. So I just kind of crunched it out. Crunched it out? Yeah, let's go with that. I think I like one. One with a change of lyrics could be better, but it was interesting to see what I had done, see any longevity. Obviously, it had some longevity because it like popped up into my head over the weekend. I was like, oh my god, wait, I think I have a song with that with that melody already, and I have lyrics and stuff. Yeah, it was a good session. I enjoyed it. Again, I think going back to songs, and I'm really like I'm kind of jumping, which I don't really like, but at the same time, this is my first time doing this at all, so I don't know what other people's process is like, and if it's different, then who cares, because it's my process. That's about it. That's all I did yesterday, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it actually was a lot because trying to find which chords work, and like listening, it's like, nope, no, it's like, yes, perfect. Today, the goal is to get the piano out finally, but I'm gonna leave you there on a cliffhanger. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anya. Today is Wednesday, May 20th, 2026. But, oh my god, shock surprise. I am actually talking about what I did yesterday, Tuesday, May 19th, 2026. Last video, I left you with a pretty big cliffhanger. Yeah, here's the answer. I did in fact take the keyboard out and I played it. Woo! Woo! And just so you know, okay, accountability, here's a photo, here's a screenshot of piano chords that I had to look up. It was a good session, good hour just sitting down trying to figure out what chords go where. But you gotta start somewhere, and that's where I began. And that's about it. So I'll see you in the next video. We'll see if we do anything today on Wednesday. If not, I'll see you later today. If not, I'll see you whenever I see you. Hello, my name is Anya. Welcome back. Today is Tuesday, May 26th, 2026. And today I practiced for a good long while, kind of catching up from not really doing anything over the weekend. I piddled on the keyboard just a little bit, maybe for like 45 minutes to an hour, but piddling. Like, when I tell you, okay, I think I'm probably putting myself down more than I should, but we're working on it. So that's what I did over the weekend. And then, oh, I picked up the guitar maybe once and recorded something just for finding a better tempo for a song. So that was helpful. But today I had a long practice session because we had a long weekend, and long weekends means that we're doing stuff and I don't have time to just sit and play in my room for extended periods of time. And I really haven't been practicing my usual kind of warm-up songs, aka songs from other established artists that I used to warm up and maybe would film a cover or something. I haven't really been doing that recently. I do need to get back into posting covers because I have like three or four, a few in the vault, but I need to get back into doing those practice songs and then covering them to post. I've been focusing on creating my own songs, and that's what I did today for a good, like I said, hour and a half, 2 hours. Melodies, I'm locking down. I have 1, 2, 3. I have made four songs that I'm locking down the melody, but I just need to finish the lyrics or adjust the lyrics. So that's what my task for the rest of this week will be, to get those lyrics done so we can start recording those. And then I also want to re-edit whatever my song that's already on SoundCloud, because it just sounds overly produced and I'm really not happy with the sound of that. I'm gonna try to do it not in BandLab, but in GarageBand to see how I can do with those vocals. I don't know, BandLab is not doing it for me. Well, but we'll see if I can figure it out. I'm just trying to do what I can with what I have at the moment. I know stuff will improve in the future when I get the hang of it, maybe actually learn how to produce, actually buy software, learn it and everything. But right now, just doing the nitty-grittiness, which is fine, but that just means thought I was happy with it, but then listening back, I'm like, ooh, that sounds like, not like junk, but I'm not happy with it. That's about it. I will keep you updated on how my lyrics go, and when I kind of redo that other song on SoundCloud, Over It. It's called Over It. That's what it's called. Alright. Oh, and I'm starting to really post a lot on TikTok and Instagram, so go check those out too for like real-time updates. Yeah. That's it for this video. Don't forget to like if your heart desires, subscribe if you want to continue to follow me and support me on this journey, and leave a comment, but like always, remember to be a little nice. Bye! Bye.